Hello everybody, it is still Saturday. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So I'm just going to have to pick up where I left off. This is going to be the twisting of a tree for tomorrow, and I went ahead, I thought it was recording, and I did it to do with you, but it didn't work out that way. But anyway, that's okay. This is a 6-inch hoop, and we are working with the usual 22 gauge wire, this one here, and because it's such a big hoop, I cut 16 wires, and they are long. They are 27 inches long. I put them on my hoop with a slip knot. Anybody that's new, I have in the playlist just wiring a tree, and that's the basics. I do them all the same with a slip knot because I like how it looks. I went ahead and I separated them half and half and twisted out my trunk. You should have been there. I thought you were, but you weren't. So we're going to do this with 4 sections instead of 3, and I separated them into 8. So we're going to have 8 branches connected to our trunk. So we're going to pick up where I left off without you. We're going to separate these 8 into 4 and 4. All of these 4 sections. So I have 4 there and 4 here. I'm going to keep them separate from those. I'm going to cross these over. Let me just double check. I don't need to make another mistake. And it's going to be noisy because they're long. But I did try and cover it up so it doesn't hit the side. But it is what it is for now. So there's the first. We'll go and do the second. Separate them into 4 and 4. 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Get in there. Hold on to your work. Sorry about the band-aid. I've already said it once. I did cut my finger with a serrated blade trying to cut into a pre-cut bagel. It's not bad. It's just a matter of keeping it clean. I was quite angry at myself. But that's okay. I'm over it. 2, 4. So my hope is to get this done tomorrow, early. That's why I'm twisting it out now. I have already gone through my beads and picked out the chosen. I have my color, and I've gone through the crystals, as I had to for the last project, because I did not take out enough. And my hope now is to take out enough for this project. Okay, let's see. Got 2, 3, 4. They are not where they want to be. Okay, so there's 3. We need 1 more. That is not the one. Grab this one. So we got 4 on the left and 4 on the right. And we're going to throw a couple of twists in there so that we have 4 sections to the tree. This noise is going to drive me crazy. Yes. There we go. Now I need to turn it around and make some more noise. That's horrible. I am so sorry. But it's because I had to put this, it is more of a tray with handles, and it has a stand underneath it to stand it up if you were fancy schmancy and you had breakfast served in bed. We don't do that where I live. I don't do that. No. That's for someplace luxurious, and I haven't been there yet, so. And I'm not doing that for anybody else. Okay, now we're going to break these down, make some more noise. Sorry. Actually, let me take the spring off because that's banging around too. Alright, now for every section we have 4. And as always, we're going to break those in half, 2 and 2. And we're going to continue twisting. That, separate the other half into 2 and 2 like this. I still don't know what the shape of this tree is going to be. But I know it's noisy. Once we start beating, it won't be so noisy. I hope. And that is definitely a Sunday project. I've done enough today. Okay, well, I'm still thinking of my double wedding tree. I'm waiting for the sheen order to come in, and that is not expected until around the 16th. So I'm saying it'll be here around the 14th, because they do ship the same day that you put the order in. Though it's coming from China, I do appreciate the fact that it comes in so quickly. Sorry, I just almost knocked your eye out. Almost knocked my eye out. Alright, so we're going to continue twisting these 2 and 2 that we broke down. Like that. I'm going to go to the next one. Remove these because they're stabbing me. They are still stabbing me. Right over the top of this big tray. Okay, I'm going to separate these into 2 and 2. And we're going to support the work and just twist. Just a little bit like that. Because it is such a big hoop, I am twisting a little bit longer, which means I can add a little bit more character and tighten them up. So, let's see. I do have a few plans for this tree. I might put some little birds in there. I did come across some. I do like the little birds. I don't know about a nest. I'm not feeling it, but I don't know. It's been a long day. Maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. Maybe I will. Okay. This is our last section of 2 and 2 to create the 4th limb on our trunk. So far, so good. It has taken us 6 minutes after my second attempt at this beautiful tree. Now I'm going to turn this around one more time, and I'm going to take a look at what I've done so far and make a few adjustments, not too many, just to the top, I think. Now let me take another look, and I think I will do one more here and one more here. I'm not necessarily looking for them to be exact, but I would like them to not be too far off because it is big and I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. Except I did not twist tight right there, so I had to give it a little squish. Okay, I'm liking what I see. I'll turn it around so you can see what I like. And this is what it's looking like right now. I think that looks pretty decent. So now, what I'll do is twist out a little bit every single one of these sections of 2 wires so that we will be ready to bead tomorrow. So I have to hold all that work. And there'll be lots more twisting on the 2 wires tomorrow. So we'll leave it there. We'll twist out a little bit more. Definitely have more to do on this. I just want to set the tree for beading. If I decide to do a bird nest, I may do it without doing it actually here. I might make it ahead of time. I have not made it yet, but I did find the birds in a little baggie. There is in the playlists how to make a nest. If I do make a nest and put it in, you'll have to refer to the playlist to make the nest because this project may take a minute. But there are a few surprises, maybe a few birds. I don't know yet. And I don't know about the bottom of this tree, but I definitely do have my colors. I might share that with you in a minute. I haven't done anything with these colors for a while, so I did what I always do. I went through my crystals, through my beads, through my canisters with my fingers and a wire, and I plucked out I plucked out beads and crystals. Crystals were easy, the clear ones. The others, some of them were in a big old bag. I still may. I'm looking at a canister now and I still see a few more that are a good size that aren't too big. I have a lot that are big. And I think I've only worked with this color on a big hoop one time. Let's see. We will call this part 1. I will upload them in order, and I'll probably add them to a playlist so that they will be together, so you can find the second part. Hopefully it only requires 2, but I can't promise because it's going to be big. It is already big, but I hope to have it not make so much noise. Well, I'll pull out another one of these white napkins and cover it on the other side and closest to me where the wires are hitting. But the scratchy sound, guys, I can't help that. It's getting caught on the fabric. But that's better than hitting the metal part of the tray. And let's finish this one. There we go. We have one more. Just support your work and twist that out. So we will be ready to bead tomorrow. And we'll call this a day. And there we have it. This is the outline for tomorrow's project, guys. I hope to see you. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night.